Hey, what is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I have some cool old Discraft discs I want to share with you guys today. I've got some Elite Z Wildcats, super cool factory dyed ones. I thought this disc felt very similar to me to my Innova Wraith, and go figure, they have very similar flight numbers. There's a few minute differences, but I want to compare these two discs today. I've got old pre-flight number star Wraiths, and then these two Wildcats. I just want to show you the profile real quick. The profile is very similar. They both carry a slight amount of dome. I think most Wraiths would be a little more domey than the Wildcat, but if you look at these two, they are very similar in dome. Also, as far as the rim width goes, the Wildcat is slightly less wide. It's just a couple of millimeters smaller than the Wraith. So although the Wraith is an 11 speed, I would put the Wildcat at a 10 speed, but I think the overall feel is very similar. So if you like the Wraith, but you don't like carrying Innova discs, the Wildcat might be a good choice for you. And I know they released some for Ledgestone, I think it was in 2021, but let's give these guys a toss and see how they fly. I actually haven't thrown these yet, so I'm super pumped to see how they go. Put a little bit low, seem to fly pretty straight. Let's not throw this one straight into the ground. So at high speed, carrying a little bit of turn, but a super reliable fade at the end. We're gonna go grab them and throw them a few more times, but we'll throw one Wraith just so we can see how they compare flight-wise and distance-wise. All right, we're going back slightly uphill, slight left to right wind coming in. That is a really great flight. Doesn't want to turn and burn, but holds a good turn at higher speeds. And this one just looks so sick. I wish Discraft would bring this plastic back. They fly so good. Also, when I threw the Wraith, the Wildcat was like 10 feet farther, so that was surprising to me as well. I think the Wildcat could be a unique opportunity for a popular touring pro to take that mold on as a signature disc and bring it back. So I think when it comes to Discraft's marketing, they have some of the best marketing in the game, obviously, but they also have the biggest name players in the game, so they're gonna sell the discs because they have players with a lot of followers on social media that are gonna buy plastic, and then they also have a bunch of winners on the roster, so people are gonna buy discs. But I think if a player like Chris Dickerson came and had the Wildcat as a signature disc, I think he would really like it. And I think the Wildcat is super underrated. And if they could bring back the Elite Z plastic Wildcat, I think that would be a super good disc for Chris Dickerson. And it would be a signature disc that people would be more excited about. Like, I'm so sick of seeing signature buzz, signature zone. It's like every single player on Discraft has a signature buzz and a signature zone. And at this point, it's just getting cheesy. It's like, how many buzzes and zones are they gonna try and sell us? Give us something new and unique and exciting. Take a risk. I think a player on the elite team should take a risk and take the Wildcat on, but I don't think it should be a power player. I think it should be like a hyzer, flippy, woods type player who would really benefit from using a sick control driver like this. You can see my Orions there, and then the two Wildcats are like right next to it, so carrying a very similar distance. So we're gonna toss them off this downhill here now, try and get a little bit more distance on it. I'm gonna throw these quite a bit harder than the last few and really see how they fly with a little bit more power. I mean, look at that early flight turn, but then a good fade. And I believe the original flight numbers were 11, 5, -2, 3. So literally after all this time, after being discontinued, laying around in storage, these guys are still flying around the way that they were supposed to when they were first released. Little nose up, but really reliable fade. Anyway guys, comment down below. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.